What's good, everybody? This is Blaze Views. I'm your host, A. Rick, and this is.
Oh, I'm gonna say something. Okay. Oh, really like the blood.
I like that. What's that? I'm gonna be reviewing the Apple TV Plus show, or the Apple TV Plus original C, starring Jason Momoa.
Oh yeah, you already got the Apple stuff, huh?
The show takes place in a distant future, and all humans have lost the ability to see. Hence the name of the show, I guess.
Oh, so it's C-S-E-E.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was C-S-E-A.
Oh.
I thought it was like a Viking shit.
Oh, no.
So it's no Viking shit?
Actually, yeah, we're gonna get into that. So, in the distant future, everything's broken down. It's a total post-apocalypse. People live in tribes, and Jason Momoa is the head of his tribe, Voss. And the witch hunters are sent by the queen to look for kids who can possibly have the ability to see, from a savior with a very strange name that starts with a J.
Dr. J.
In the house. And but yeah, this is just a 3-episode, 1 hour each for this first season. And the first episode is showing how the babies are born and showing their conflict with these witch hunters.
So wait, new babies are like blind too when they come out?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so everybody's just blind?
Mm-hmm. But these two new babies are twins. They're born with the ability to see because their father has the ability to see. And he knows about the our world science.
Can Jason Momoa see?
No,
oh,
he's
okay.
blind. Yeah, he's a blind warrior chieftain.
So blind Aquaman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Actually, he's more like Miami Man from The Bad Batch. We'll get into that a little bit later. Yeah, this show is very left field to me. It's very off kilter. Not for the worst. If you like The Bad Batch, then you'll probably it's a really off the beaten path movie I saw. But if you like that, you'll like this C. If you like Aquaman and the Justice League, then you'll like this show.
Oh, do you like that in there?
He's not all cowabunga, but if you like him as the leader and strong leader of people, then that's.
I mean, Jason Momoa was Jason Momoa nowadays. Movie.
Nah, he's vicious in this thing.
He is?
Oh yeah, it's grim. It's bloody. It's the whole thing. Think of that opening shot in the third Planet of the Apes film with Andy Serkis. Mm-hmm. That opening scene where they're in the jungle. Think of that. It's a lot of that similar kind of thing. Yeah.
Sounds cool. Like, they put money into this? Apple did?
Oh, big time. The
shit?
production looks very, very crisp. It looks a lot like that movie Blindness that came out. If that world were to just continue until for like thousands of years, that's kind of what this movie is, or this show is. Yeah. And everyone just devolves into like a Book of Eli kind of state. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Mostly just weapons. And the people are very superstitious and religious. Maybe there's some allegory there with their blindness. And the two kids who learn, the two kids who their father can see, he left them some things so they can learn science and the old ways at this point. And so the first episode, they're babies. Second episode, they are like 10-year-old kids or something.
Oh, so skip some time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So each episode skip time like that?
Yep. Mm-hmm. So they're like 10 years old or whatever, and or 12 years old, because so that's a major point in the story. But they start to learn, and they can see, and they see them grow up and stuff, and you continue to see the developing conflict with the witch hunters. And then
going on here, I see.
Mm-hmm. And then in the third episode, the final episode, the season finale, the twins are now, I guess, 20 years old. They're adults, or 18 years old, something like that. They're 17 or 18, and they're adult. They're adults as far as the tribe's concerned. And they can hunt. They know about science and bacteria, and like they have all this knowledge. Mm-hmm. And now the witch hunters grow even closer, and there's other conflict that comes into this story.
Yeah, witches and stuff in there too?
No, it's very much based on they're just panicked belief in witchcraft. Okay. It's clearly is not real. It's clearly not real.
Can't see shit anyway.
Right, and within this story, I don't mean to offend any Wiccans out there, but within this story, it's clearly not real. And that I'm well versed. Yeah, I try to be sensitive. But yeah, it's pretty basic. It flows, I guess, decently. If this was a 3-hour movie, it would be boring as hell.
You fall asleep.
No, like not 3 hours, 2 hours 40 minutes, something like that. It would be boring, but you get a sense for like the tribe and the community, and you get a real sense of the story. I'm disappointed that it was only 3 episodes, maybe 6. Give them a chance to flesh out some things and showcase some.
You think they're gonna set up another season then?
That's hard to say. This whole thing's new for them. I think that depends on.
But did it like lead to where it goes to more stuff?
Absolutely, because it ends with the enemy at the gates kind of thing. Yeah, and you're like, oh, okay, this is clearly over.
That might destroy shit anyway by the time that comes out. Well, like, goddamn, nobody's subscribing. It's just that one guy.
Well, I mean, look at what happened with the DC service. I mean, it canceled Swamp Thing like after 1 episode. It's actually pretty good.
Oh, for real? I've never seen it.
Yeah, I'm like, man, that's too bad. It looks pretty good. I saw 2 episodes. I was like, well, I mean, they canceled. There's no reason to get into this. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't think it's a strong outing the way that House of Cards was pre-Kevin Spacey, whatever all that stuff. Pre
little boy stuff.
Pre-Kevin Spacey, we us finding out some things about this guy. When House of Cards first came out, it was a smash hit for Netflix. It was just a smash hit. This is not such a smash hit.
I say the same thing. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay.
C is just, it's basic. It's very safe.
So Reggie.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna give it some solid Reggie. If you just have 3 hours to kill and you're just curious, go check it out.
You want to see Jason Momoa's? His shirt's off in here?
No, he's covered in.
I don't want to watch it then.
He's covered in skins the whole time. Animal skins, yeah.
I might kind of taste Momoa then.
The blind combat's pretty interesting though. Some of the dynamics, because everyone's blind. I did appreciate that. They really fleshed that stuff out. It's kind of dumb, but some of it.